Welcome to our channel myscmhelp.in. In this video, we will look about the display MRP key figures, which is one of a quite interesting app in our MRP live application. So we will see about the data that this key figures, which we can analyze as part of it. So when you run this display key figures app, initially it will ask you to give some selection parameters or kind of a filter parameters. You can give the log name or on the day when the MRP was started and what is the status of it. And there is also one more feature which is called as adapt filter, where there are multiple other selection or input parameters that you can use it here. So this helps to filter the output because this is only a selection part now. Okay, once you give it, as per the inputs what you give, system will restrict and it will give you the proper output there. Um, Once our inputs are given, like I'm just looking for my name, the log name as dsk_1. So you can see from the beginning, I didn't restrict by the date. So you are seeing lot of inputs. I mean, lot of outputs are there. The status it's saying finished. We have a log name, when it has started, how much time it has taken, what are the materials planned, run status. So all these things comes in here. Okay. So once you give this, you will get all the, I mean, you will get the log wise detail here. Once when you go inside this, you will have all the other set of key figures related to this particular MRP run. So you can see I have filtered only the log name so that now it is showing in the rows. Okay. So where does the log name comes from? You can see in the MRP live, we can give a name of a performance log. So whatever you give here, it will come as a log. So this is one thing that will help us to identify it. Okay. Now, what are all the key figures? So once when you get into that particular MRP run, what it will happen is you have four major items that we can analyze it. Okay, one is like the information, second is the run history, then the low level codes, then the MRP, all MRP live steps. In the information, what system will give you is the system will give you about the start time, end time, and how many materials were planned, how many is authorized. All these things will get it. And in the settings part, you will get to know about what were the input settings that we were using it there. Like whether it was a regenerative planning, what was the material scope, whether it was a MRP or MPS or all materials, and how you have used the change bomb components. Um, Whether you have used the stock materials and for what was your selection condition, whether it was only plant, etc. and all. So all the settings which you used in the input will come here. Okay, so this is in the information. Now when you go to the run history, it will give the details of the processed materials. So it actually tells you like, okay, what was the material totally planned? Okay, four, how much were planned in live HANA, how much is in advanced planning? Okay, how much materials failed for advanced planning? So these details and all is available here. Now there is also a gross duration in seconds, which tells about how much time the system has taken in terms of CPU for PPDS time, all these things, post-processing. So these are also available here. So these are all SAP calls as the key figures. Okay. Again, you will also get more information about when you run it. This is what you will get actually in the information you are having settings, process materials, and cross duration in seconds. Okay. Now the second thing we will after information, if you select, it will go to the run history. So run history will give you a graphical representation of this. Okay, what was the start time, end time, and you can change the graph. You can see there are ways to change the graph. So it gives you graphical representation of what happened on the run, how much time it taken, etc. Along with the materials failed, etc. Also, you will see a demo also. Then what you will see is about the MRP key figures and this the low level code steps. So the third one will be about the low level code. See what system we have already seen in our earlier video. In case if you have not checked, go to our channel, look for our MRP live playlist. You will find all these videos. We have talked about the low level code also. So system will try to perform MRP based on the low level code. In my MRP run, there is only two types of low level code it has taken. 001 and then 999, correct? So in this you can see for preparation how much time it has taken, for MRP live on HANA how much it has taken, and for post processing how much. If you use this indicator, you will get more details. Okay, so the next slide I'm just explaining you. When you come into that, you can see inside the low level code, it gives all the information and the time, table statistics, all these things are available. How many planned orders created, schedule lines created, how much time taken, start time, setup time, materials planned, all those things. So this is in the MRP key figure. And same way, we will also be able to see the all MRP live steps. We saw the key figures and the live steps. In the same way, at the low level code, we will be able to get the key figures related to the live steps. You can see here, and when you click this last right side icon, okay, for more details, then you will get the same figures like information, time-based key figures, okay, how much time it has taken, and table-based statistics on the tables. So all these things are available. So MRP in SAP S/4HANA, these are called as key figures, which will be very helpful. So I will take a pause here. Now we will shift to the system and we will look at demo in the system. So, so we are in the Fiori application, which is related to display MRP key figures. So we can see here, this is the selection things that we can give here. So since I already run, I have run that and saved here. So I have given a log name, start time, stamp, total planning, how much, what is the materials plan, filed, etc. All are available. Once you click that, then it gives you about the information, run history, low level codes, and all MRP steps. Okay. Now, when you go to information, as we discussed, it gives you about the timestamp, how many metals logged, if there was any error, etc. And what is the settings we have seen, right? What settings it was used in the selection scheme of MRP live, and how much the process materials, gross duration, etc. Now, when you go to run history will help you to look at the start time, I mean total time taken, etc. in a graphical way. And these graphs can also be modified. Like once you click that, it will allow you to see what type of graph you wanted to do. So this is about the run history. If you go to low level code steps, then if there are any data available for 000 or 001, so I can go inside here. It will tell what is that. You can see. So it gives a lot of statistics. This is what SAP calls it as a key figures in the MRP live. Now, when you go to MRP log items, again, you can see MRP live step one. What was it happening? It was planning the 000, preparation, advanced planning like that. And now we can see. So so all the data, information, gross duration table. So like this, it is a lot of key figures also. So these are all available. System will help the people like whenever we are running for a huge material, one or more plant, more if it is more number of materials, then these key figures will help us to evaluate. That is why this app has been provided and it is very helpful also. Thank you, friends. Thank you for your support. So we have seen about the display MRP key figures in this video. Do leave your comment in case if there is any queries. My principle is learning by sharing. So I like to make it interactive also. So if you have some details that uh, will add value to others, which we will include in here, please leave your comment and feedback. Thank you very much.